And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. So the net starting five. Hield is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the four. And for the Wizards, Chris Middleton is out there with Keyshawn George. And it's Young. Then it's Sarr. And it's Coulibaly in at the two spot. And Sarr throws it down.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Hield. Up again, Claxton on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here is Young, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. For the three-pointer is right on target. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Here's George, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Hield from outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Coulibaly with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Back to Coulibaly. Middleton outside. And he drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Claxton the pass to Hield. Shot to stop the run. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Middleton inside the three-point line. Off the left rim and out. The Nets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Fultz the pass to Simmons. Oh, he jams it right over Alex Sarr.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Young. Simmons pulls it in.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Hield the pass to Claxton. The three, and that's good. Buddy Hield for 3.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
Here's the line.
Oh, yes!
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
And the first timeout called in for Brooklyn. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Corey Kispert's checked in for George. Cam Whitmore comes in for Chris Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Young. Here's Carrington, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. On the wing, Johnson. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Clowney. That gives them the lead.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Carrington bounce pass. They get it back. Sarr finds Carrington. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
It's Beasley on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Kispert, and the dunk by Kispert.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Beasley for three. Hits it from three-point range.
Beasley.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the wing right side. And Clowney can't get it to go. In transition, here come the Wizards. Johnson can't get it to go. Williams kicks the ball. He gets it up. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Tie game in Washington. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Simmons. Markelle Fultz out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Young. Rebounded by the Nets. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved. Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
Young's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 4. Down low and stolen by Song. And Young with the basket on the assist by Sarr. Sarr's got 3 assists in the game. Fultz the pass to Simmons. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that? Simmons stays strong and gets the and one chance.
Wizards making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Hields checked in for Brooklyn. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Claxton following the basket by Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Now here's Hield. Last game he had 12. Simmons dishes to Hield. Out to the right wing. Fultz kicks to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
For Washington, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Corey Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Clowney. Back to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards trail by 3. from deep. And another miss by Washington.
2 minutes.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Nets. And finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
The Wizards have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Coulibaly. And Ball sends it back. Here's Williams. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Timeout on the floor. Brooklyn timeout.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for George. Cam Whitmore comes in for Chris Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And Colton Carrington subbed in for Young. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Whitmore, rebound by Williams.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
For 3, Beasley, and Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Pittsburgh hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shepard, the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Assist from.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Carrington. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Pass to Kispert. The Wizards with another miss.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Trae Young is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's George. Then it's Sarr, and it's Middleton in at the 3. The small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Here's Young, and the rejection by Claxton.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And that's what Hield is paid to do, stretch the floor for this offense.
Pass to Coulibaly. And Thibault sends it back. Fultz against Young. Simmons inside. Healed outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 13. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Nets.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Fultz the pass to Simmons. Young for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ballgame.
And here we go. Washington fast break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
And Simmons slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Song. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 9.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Timeout called the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
So for the Wizards, Champagne's checked in. Adds Johnson in for Chris Middleton. Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Shepard comes in for Markelle Fultz. Shepard, the pass to Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Young. And Claxton throws it down.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Now Carrington. Knocked away. It's stolen by Shepard.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Williams passes to Claxton.
2 minutes.
Here's Shepard. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Carrington with the ball. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simmons finds Williams. 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Shepard, the pass to Williams. Offline with his 3. Wizards trail by 10. Here's Johnson. Johnson attacking. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Wizards passing it around. Throws it up high.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. To the middle. Stolen by Kispert. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 points. That one goes.
Great ball movement there.
Nets leading by 4. Here's Shepard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Crafty work there by Shepard to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. George is checked in. The Wizards have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. On the wing, Johnson. Near the three-point line, it's Kispert. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets, we've got Markelle Fultz. Also, Malik Beasley out there. Cole is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Clowney in at the power forward.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Bull, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Nets lead by 6.
Loving the unselfishness of Fultz. An expert at cutting the D apart here with that slick passing ability. The officials are all over that one.
Personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Now they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Young. That shot is off. Simmons with the defensive effort. It's Beasley on the wing. Traps in the tray.
Beasley.
And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Beautiful pass from Simmons. He's outstanding in getting the ball to his guys in their spots.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. And Sarr throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And the Wizards making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Hield's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Young, and the rejection by Claxton. And he recovers it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. That's a jump ball.
Brooklyn with the ball. Nets leading by 7. Simmons passes to Hield, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Young. Count it.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Fultz the pass to Simmons. Young against Fultz. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And team strategy closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Colton Carrington's checked in for Coulibaly. Young looking it over. And he gets it to go. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 9 assists now tonight. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Young, and there it is for him. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Hield the pass to Simmons. And here we go. Fast break. Sarge got it. Here's the teardrop. Young's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here is Hield. Inside, Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Again, Young missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Simmons finds Hield. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
Washington foul. George. Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Claxton at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Here's Carrington. It's hauled in by Claxton. So it's Brooklyn now. Bowl dishes to Hield. With the putback. The rebound by Carrington. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Shepard. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long, everyone.